Hello and welcome back to Memory at Lightning Speed with a permanent memory sphere and power recall. Memory Course 4, Episode 11, the PEG Memory Method, Part 2. Okay, so before I teach you the memory tool, I want to do first an assessment. I'm going to give you 10 random words and 10 random numbers, and you do the best you can without writing these down. Do not write it down. Do not write them down. Memorize 10 words out of order. Okay, are you ready? Okay, let's do it. Number 6, the word is fans. Just remember, 6 is fans, 6 fans. You get the idea? Now, I'm going to jump around a little bit. Number 2, think about 2. 2 is learning, 2 learning. Now, you're not going to be able to use basic association for this. So do the best you can to memorize this list. Ready? Number 8 is kick. 8, kick. Number 8 is the word kick. Notice that we are jumping around. Number 4. Let's talk about number 4. Let's make it more difficult. Transparency. Number 4 is transparency. 4, transparency. Number 10 is the word action. 10, action. Number 1, the first word, I want you to remember a dream. Number 1, dream. Okay. Number 3, I want you to remember passion. 3 is passion. 3, passion. Excellent. Number 5. Number 5, I want you to remember 5 is help. 5, help. 5 is help. Number 9, magnets. 9, magnets. And finally, number 7, to celebrate. 7, celebrate. Okay, fantastic. Now, what I want you to do is take out a piece of paper and you're like, Achim, stop talking. I have all these things in my head. Don't worry. I'm going to teach you the technique in a moment. Take out a piece of paper, number it 1 through 10. I want you to write down as many as you remember inside your mind. Go. You've got 30 seconds. What was number 1? Number 2? Number 3? If you get stuck on 1, just move forward. Just do the best you can. Dream, learning, passion, transparency, fans, celebrate, kick, magnets, action. Okay, finish up and welcome back. Now, notice this list was truly random. You couldn't use basic association because in basic association, number 7 was a rainbow. That doesn't have anything to do with the word I gave you. Or number 4 was a car. So you really make transparency 4. Transparency 4. It's really kind of hard to be able to picture. So you couldn't use basic association. You couldn't use this thing called chain linking, because how do you link chain that's out of order, that goes from different numbers back and forth? That would be difficult. Therefore, I'm going to teach you the next power memory tool. if you will. And it's called the PEG method, P-E-G method. And metaphorically, what's a PEG? Like if you go into like a home, and outside the home or inside in the hallway, there are a bunch of pegs or a bunch of hooks, if you will. And you put your code there, and you went to have dinner with somebody, a bunch of you, maybe at a party, a cocktail party, and then you leave and you're like, oh, where did my code go? Oh, it's on the peg where I left it. So these pegs are there to be able to store information for you, right? Store where you put things, where you put something. So that's what the pegs are. So how are we going to do it? We're going to go back to the sun list. And that's why I had you to memorize and learn the sun list through basic association, because the sun list provides you with 20 pegs. The sun list gives you 20 pegs. You get that? Because now there's 20 pegs, and now if you want to store information about something, that's number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. All of a sudden you have these pegs on the metaphorical wall of your memory, and you could just put your coat there, your sweater there, your umbrella there, and all of these things you want to remember, it'll be right there on that peg. Now, if you don't understand that, and you don't understand it completely, let's learn it by doing it in the next session. Thank you.